1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, hello guys. Hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. So if you haven't seen my video of me on the 1st of February, go back and you get a chance to find out who I am, okay? Or what my face looks like. I know. I'm just laughing to myself. You're all right? Oh, I'm laughing. Right, okay then. So let's get into this one then. Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair. I did say he was going to take legal action, and apparently he's looking at it. They've been told to come out together and, you know, address this situation. They do that, they are in more trouble than ever before, okay? They'll look like fools because anybody that's given information and can prove it will testify, because now it becomes a court issue and not a civil issue. It will be a court issue if you're going to go for damages and defamation, you know, so they're just going to look like idiots. Am I right? Yes. Yeah, it's totally unhealthy, you know, how these two can think this is a good idea is beyond me, but they're both not very bright, and Meghan won't be seeing it as an opportunity to set the record straight. She'll be seeing it, you know, as getting attention and being on the camera again. They have hurt so many people. And so these people will come back fighting. Is Harry intending, genuinely hoping to sue Vanity Fair? It was the book thing that really pissed him off, okay? Because it didn't pee off Meghan until Harry had a problem with it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he wants to set the record straight. You know, wants to get out there and watch his wife, who was pretty glorious and wasn't that bad. You know, if she turns around and says, look, you know, there's not, we've been fair and fair, this is not going to go well at all. Is Harry most pissed off about the book deal that Meghan was going to have? It's about the staff as well, the staff, so that's what they'll want to address, you know, the staffing. How can, you know, how will the staff who claim to have been bullied, how will they react to Harry and Meghan? They'll be very happy. You know why? Because they've got everything they need. They've got voice recordings, videos. Always think when you are having a go at somebody, you know, they could have the phone on, recording you. And I think that's what's gone on. So they're going to be happy that it's been brought into the light. They're going to be happy with how we react as well. But they're quite happy to give all the evidence. And I see a man and a woman who are separate, who have a lot of stories to tell. So, will he, you know, so he's going to go sue. Well, you can't talk about things if you're going to go sue Harry. Mind you, you know, there's no rules that apply to them, is there? Because once Meghan and Harry have started talking about these bullying claims and everything, it leaves it wide open for everybody else as well, in the background, to break theirs. If Harry and Meghan sue and address these, you know, in a chit-chat, does that, you know, does that, well, no, it's too complicated. Will the staff's NDAs no longer apply if these two carry on? Harry and Meghan, you know, not wanting to look bad. So the minute they start talking about it and throwing accusations around, these people can retaliate as well. And especially in the way that they do it, you know. I just feel like Harry will be very heavy with his comments as well. Because you can see that she's not going to want to say too much. But he will, because he's, you know, the way he sees it is completely different to other people. I think the biggest problem is, you know, certain people don't want to come forward. You know, they're in a new job now and their family, and it's been a hard time, and, you know, they've just recovered from all this. The good thing is if it becomes a suing game, which I feel it will, they can speak out but remain anonymous. And I think that's the perfect thing, you know, that a judge will see everything and you know, abides by their wishes. Because coming out as well after such a while, or even, you know, a day ago, a few months ago, it's just very unsettling for people. How will Vanity Fair feel about Harry suing him? They can't win, you know, they can't win. Possibly what they could do is, you know, get his solicitor to gather a copy of all the complaints and sources and this, that and the other, but they can't win. It's got no chance. And this is a load of, you know, how they feel is that this is even worse for Harry if they go ahead and choose to take legal action, because it just makes Harry and Meghan look so bad. So yes or no, I won't turn a card, but yes or no, Harry and Meghan going to go ahead with this shit show of and explaining and addressing things? Oh, I said no. Does I don't, you know, they don't listen to the people. So Netflix or whoever, boardroom members, because she didn't just have deals with HBO, that there was Paramount as well. Will Meghan go ahead and address the bullying issues? No. No, because she knows, you know, she don't trust what's the organisations, you know, don't trust. She doesn't trust Vanity Fair. She doesn't want to get involved with going on there. So it seems to me that it won't be her name in the legal, so she won't want it in there, because she knows what she's done. She won't want to, you know, she won't want to go before a judge. This is why she's going to leave it all to Harry. So is Meghan going to leave it to Harry to take over? They've got no chance and no success. So you could hear, you know, like we are doing now, that they're on about suing, but it's more trouble than it's worth. It would antagonise people as well. I don't see the people, you know, wanting some kind of validation here. So Meghan and Harry, if you don't so, you look guilty. But we know you are anyway. And if you did so quite quickly into the case, you'd be dropping it. Does Harry believe that Meghan actually did go shopping for a book on post-divorce? Yeah, he does. He does, but he also, you know, kind of thinks that there's an exaggeration there. I keep hearing her say, but I didn't know, you know, I didn't know. He knows Meghan, so because of the way she is, I have to say that shopping for a book, post-divorce book, is not something he'd be surprised about, okay? He wouldn't. Because Meghan's like that all the time. She grabs an idea, you know, and then 10 minutes later, she's not bothered. How does Meghan feel about being exposed? I've got no doubt in my mind that this crazy person would have done this, you know, approached publishers or, you know, got somebody there, but she's always in the background, so. How does she feel about being exposed for shopping for a book? She is justifying it, you know, that says, well, I never knew what was going to happen, you know, I wasn't sure, we just got married. I think she knows now, you know, that all her dodgy dealings and behaviour is all coming out to play, so there is no way it's safe for Meghan anymore. You know, it's anything goes with this press now. I think it, you know, did Meghan tell the truth to Harry? Did she admit it? No, she's blaming the press and, you know, other corporate entities. You know, it wasn't me, it was somebody else. I didn't want to do it. But it really has put the cat amongst the pigeons between these two. Does Harry trust Meghan? No. Does Harry love Meghan? No. Because he's long gone, you know, so the reason everything changed so much is because he's walked away, and then it's you know, then getting the knives out, getting their knives out. What worries Harry most? You see, as these things come in one by one, you know, every other month, you think, all right, and stuff, but, and you go through it, especially if you're in love, you know, you don't want to believe any of this, but I think the reason he believes it is because there's so much, he knows her, he knows her, he has seen her at her worst, he saw her at her best for 5 minutes, but, you know, he knows the schemes and everything, he knows how she works. So what is Harry's biggest concern regarding Meghan? Money. Money. Now, do you know what? I don't know why, but I'm getting a figure of 6 million. 6 million. So is that, you know, missing funds as well? Some people, you know, with money just are glad of it, so that they can make themselves feel better, that, you know, they can have their hair done and stuff, and a lot of other stuff, you know, looking good and powerful to other people. But, you know, that's why money will never quench her thirst, because she hates herself, you know. She doesn't like the way she looks. Obviously, she keeps going for the bronzer a lot, and all the nose jobs and the Botox and boob jobs. Don't tell me she ain't got boobs, I tell you. A boob job. I started noticing it about 3 years ago. There was up, there was down, there was up, there was down. And I'm not a woman who goes looking at people's boobs, but I swear to God, hers was ever changing. I think whenever I mentioned it, she probably had a boob job. Not wrong with that. Yeah, she'll never feel like good enough at all, and it's like, he don't want to step in and help her, you know. He doesn't want to, he sees that she's bringing this all on herself. Outcome for Harry regarding Vanity Fair. A load of drama. Just a load of drama. Will he go on YouTube or X or, you know, something like that? Because I'm getting it all over the internet. It blows up. And it'd get even worse. You know, this is a story itself for Vanity Fair. What's the outcome for Vanity Fair in this? They'll definitely argue the point. They can get, you know, a lot of people to come forward and speak up. They've got all the nuts and bolts tied down. She's screwed. They'll battle it out. They'll battle it out as well. What's the outcome for Meghan regarding Vanity Fair? Yeah, she lets Harry do everything. Just like I said, she'll put Harry there, not her, because she's aware of anything she says. You know, it could be that it's wrong, so that, you know, there's trouble there, because being caught out with lies. Lies, lies, lies. Yeah, let Harry speak up. Well, it's you, Meghan, that's the issue. You know, apparently Harry's fairly okay, just a spoiled, arrogant son of a bee. Good luck. Good luck. You just make things ever worse. They're crazy to do this. They would be crazy to do this. Okay, guys, that's Vanity Fair, and I'll be back soon with another reading, okay? Bye now. Bye-bye.